Do I have lights?
You do.
Going?
Yes,
Alrighty. So what do I need to know about this? This is different than the other Aston I drove before.
Yeah, this one has 3 pedals. All right.
Right.
The one on the left makes a funny smell. Well, no, I mean it's just like any manual car you'll ever drive, except for I'm not sure if you're familiar with this weird e-brake system.
Is that you turn it and then it drops and it's still on?
Yeah. So the e-brake is on now.
Yeah.
If you want to put your foot is on the brake already.
Yep.
You put it up till there's a point of you can do it.
Okay.
Pull it up until there's a little bit of resistance. Push the button.
Yeah.
Pull it up slightly and then bring it down.
Okay.
There you go. Now it's off. And you can bring it up. Just all you have to do is pull it up. Yep. There you go. And
then it falls.
And it drops down.
Okay. Alrighty. No emotion chip. We have a regular key,
Yes.
which is odd.
Yes.
It looks like
the
something
regular key.
out of Kingdom Hearts.
Yes. It's a little hard to put in. It's like a key but worse. So, yeah.
It's interesting that there's not a whole lot of resistance. It just
Yep.
goes to
Goes.
Oh,
there,
and then it goes.
And then you have to press a button.
A button.
Yep.
Oh,
See,
there's no.
So the engine start lights up red.
Okay. And what was that beep beep beep?
Well, that beep beep beep. I have no idea actually.
All right, turning off the fan.
Oh yeah, there you go.
All right. And my engine start. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're ready.
Cool.
And that down. And full on brake.
Your seat controls are over here.
Yeah, have it a little bit back so
just do
people can see.
Whatever you like.
Can I close that?
Yes, you can.
Let's see. Alrighty.
It never existed.
So the title of this video is going to be driving a manual Aston for the first time, because the previous one wasn't manual.
Yes.
And this is making very odd noises, and there is 59,000 miles on this car?
Yes.
All right. For an Aston, that's high?
Yes.
The temperature does not have red and blue lines on it.
No.
It expects you to know.
Mm-hmm. That little whistling, it's just because the wheel, like the plastic has kind of settled.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes a little squeaking. So as far as Aston Martin V8 Vantages go, you definitely want the manual, because the Sport Shift, it was I don't know about the one you drove, but it's usually clunky. It's slow to engage gears. It eats clutches. It's basically the same gearbox, but it just has, a robot in between you and the clutch.
Okay. I did get to flick it a little bit, but when we drove that car, it was primarily in traffic. So
yeah, I mean, do whatever you like. It's
now I am not a very good driver, so I will drive well within my abilities.
Yeah, that's good.
Where is it? 1005 for first to pull out?
Wherever it feels good. This engine doesn't make a ton of power on the low end. You really have to wring it out a bit.
Okay. Where is my red line? Because there is no red line.
Oh no, I haven't found it yet. I think it's 7,500 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have a little bit of ventilation here.
Yeah, it's a little hot.
I notice the fan is a little bit noisy. Oh, it clicks. The fan is click sensitive. We are making a left turn and then a right. No. Is there traction control?
Yes.
For those rears, okay. And anti-lock there better be.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It starts making really good noises if you're like more than half throttle and more than 4,500 RPM.
Okay.
Because what I did is I took out the there's a fuse that controls active exhaust.
Yeah, you had a post that you said you made it louder.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it basically makes the exhaust just more open all the time.
Okay.
It doesn't change any driving dynamics, but it just makes the car sound a lot better.
Okay, so it had those like...
Yeah, it has these flaps in the exhaust that just quiet it down.
Yeah. That are only supposed to open at a certain RPM, but you just have them open all the time.
Yeah.
And what you said it was just a fuse you had to pull?
It's just a fuse you pull.
Oh, okay.
Super easy.
Yeah, what gear am I in? Third or second or?
I think it's second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a bit more long-legged than I'd like, I think.
Well, there is plenty of gear. I'm pulling really hard now. I'll quiet it down there for a second. This is very different than that automatic one.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we're driving on a nice wooded area, I can see my gauges. Although the ride is, I know these are Pennsylvania back roads, the ride does feel harsher than I expected.
Yeah, well, this is a sports car. Like the DB9 is more of a GT Grand Tourer.
Mm-hmm.
But this is definitely more of a sports car ride. It's not horrible. Like I've felt a lot worse.
Right.
And the seats are actually pretty comfortable. So.
Oops, sorry, that was a big one. I saw that one coming up. I know we have thin tires here.
They're actually not that bad. I think they're 35 series. I mean, I know it's considered low profile, though.
Right. There's something over there buzzing.
Oh yeah. There's definitely. So I drove back from Philadelphia, and there's this thing right behind your head. I have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
I think it's underneath the panel, and it's just doing this.
If you find it, I have some dynamite in my garage. I could cut you off a piece. And
I gotta take that panel off before because I'm leaving for Florida tomorrow. It's 16 hours, and that thing's gonna drive me insane.
This is a long hill descent.
Mm-hmm. Wow, these roads are pretty darn good.
Thank you. All right, do I want to go right or do I want to go left? Do I want to go to Auburn or do I want to go?
It's up to you.
Time, you got 4:30. It's an hour and a half, and I normally take long lunches, so we're gonna go. I think we may have. Yeah, there's no one really here right now. So, wow, that's fast.
Yeah,
that moves.
Sounds good too, right?
Yeah. All right, that's fun.
Oh yeah.
Sorry for the bang shift from like 1 to 2.
No. So the clutch holds really, really well at high RPMs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it really kicks you back.
All right, it gets. Was I in? No, that was second gear. This is long-legged, but there's torque for days for this, and it doesn't feel like it drops off.
No, so it makes most of its power up top. So yeah, but this is the engine that needs a little more power. I think I'd like it with about 30-40 more horsepower.
What does it make, or what did they say?
It's 380.
380.
Yeah.
And that was in when?
So this is 2007.
Right.
And
yeah, almost 10 years old next year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Not too bad. Alrighty, so I know I have much more power, so maybe this little gap here. Nah, because I got gravel here.
Yep.
There's a Jeep here who wants to come in, so I'm gonna try to give. I don't know how big I am.
Car's pretty small actually.
Yeah.
But
there's another Jeep bro. Jeep bro. And I can open her up right here. There was a little red light that came up when I got close to 7. I don't know if that was a shift prompt or what.
Yeah, that's probably a shift light.
They're telling me I'm getting close to the red line.
There's no actual red line because that would ruin the motif.
Yeah.
God forbid there's another color other than white and silver.
Nice. Where are my headlights? Down here?
Yes.
So turn them on.
So after you get out, I want you to try to find the gas cap opener.
Ah. This sounds familiar. Did Doug talk about it?
No. Well, maybe I'm not quite sure actually. But yeah, it had to be explained to me.
Oh boy. So my first thing is I would look in the logical places, like down there, and then I'd think of General Motors and think in there, and then.
Well, you'll see.
All right, we're just gonna go back up 61 again. Oh, sorry, that was a nasty one. The freakish thing, though, is that with a speedometer that goes to 220, you have to use that digital gauge right there.
Yeah, no, the speedometer is completely useless.
Yeah.
Its speedometer goes to 220. The top speed of this car is 175.
Oh.
So, you know.
And there's no governor.
No. There's no speed limiter. It's just you're limited by the laws of physics.
Yeah.
Again, not a super fast car. It's not a supercar. But I think it makes a nice noise. It's unlike anything else that's driving around. And really, you know, I think that's all you need. It's fast enough.
Well, definitely, yeah.
So it's either this or a Toyota Avalon for the same price.
So you bought, I apologize, I didn't watch the video. You bought a Hyundai?
Yeah, so I bought a Hyundai for my wife.
Okay.
It's a Hyundai Elantra with 165,000 miles on it. It's perfectly fine. Drives like it's new. It's Florida highway miles, no rust. One owner.
Yeah.
One guy who had a really long commute.
Yeah. And how's it?
Yeah, that's it. It's really decent car. Gets 40 miles per gallon. Can't complain. So I just shipped two of my other cars. I have two Lexuses. I just shipped them down yesterday.
Oh, sweet.